Well, good afternoon, folks, or good evening, or good morning. Warm, festive wishes to you. And yeah, happy Christmas Eve. It is Christmas Eve. Can you believe it? It seems to have just snuck up on us, and it's here already. But today I'm going to bring you this wee lemon fridge cake. So easy, and it looks far more complicated than it is. It's basically a glorified cheesecake at the end of the day. I mean, there is no baking required, and because most of these things are shop bought, it's just a matter of assembly, really. If you can whip cream up, you can make this, I'm telling you, and it is absolutely delicious as well. You can make this on Christmas morning, and it's ready to serve, when you're ready for your Christmas dinner. I took this recipe from the BBC Good Food Christmas magazine, and that's what we're going for there. And as you could see a second ago with the picture, I think I nailed it, and it worked out wonderfully. Just a few ingredients. You've got some mascarpone cream, some double cream, some wee mini meringues just for decoration, a sliced lemon, and some biscuits, and that's it basically. It's going to be made in a loaf tin, just for the shape. I've used a £2 loaf tin, or around about 900 grams, which you're going to want to line. As usual, all of the ingredients will be underneath this video. If you have a wee look down in the wee show more box or description box, you'll find all of the ingredients there. But like I said, it is super duper easy, and I was chuffed with the way this one came out. So let me go and show you what I used and how I put this together. And yeah, why not give this a go for your Christmas Day dinner? Just before I get into the recipe, I just wanted to share with you a few of the things that I use, just in case you're going out and you're looking for them yourself. So these are the wee meringue shells that I used. You can get these anywhere, but these are you'll find in the baking aisle next to, the flour and different things. And these are the biscuits that I used, the Simmer's butter biscuits, but of course you could use whatever biscuits you like. But a nice buttery biscuit is what's recommended. And then I used plain old mascarpone. So yeah, you can use any cream cheese you like, but I think this is the best. And then your lemon curd. I wasn't sure what one to go for, so I got a couple of different ones and tried them both, and this one here I found was the nicest. It's lovely and zingy, but I've got this one as well, so I will use that at a later date for something else. So yeah, highly recommended the Sainsbury's one there for a nice sharp flavour. So like I said, I used a loaf tin, and this is the one that I used here, and I've just lined that with some greaseproof paper, but I have used a wee bit of butter, or you could use some oil just to hold your paper in, so that it doesn't move around, because trying to line these things is a bit of a nightmare if you don't use that to hold it in place. So all we've got to do is whisk up our filling. So into your bowl, pop your lemon juice. This is just the juice of one lemon, and also the zest of the same lemon. I just used my cheese grater to get the zest off, so pop that in as well. To that, we're going to add our mascarpone cheese. I had to buy 2 tubs for the 400 grams, and then 400 ml of double cream. I believe this is also called heavy cream in the States. But like I said, all of these ingredients and their, weights and things will be underneath. Pop in 100 grams of your lemon curd and 25 grams of icing sugar. The other 50 grams of your lemon curd we're going to use later on. So you just want to give this a good whisk in your bowl just until it all comes together. And once you're happy, you can stop, and I've just gave mine a final mix with a spatula to make it nice and smooth. And from this, you want to take out about a quarter for later on. Pop that into a bowl and just refrigerate that until you need it. We're just going to spread that over the top at the end, just before serving. So yeah, pop that into the fridge with some wrap over the top. And now you've just got to assemble. So you want to first of all put down a row of your biscuits. Doesn't have to be neat, because it is just going to get covered up with a layer of that lovely lemony cream. Now try and get this nice and even and flat, because we're going to put another layer of biscuits on top of this. You're looking for about 3 layers of biscuits and cream. And then pop down another layer of your biscuits. And just break them if you need, just to make them fit. Because like I said, you're not going to see this, it is going to be covered up, so you don't have to be too particular. then another layer of that lemony cream, and then a final layer of your biscuits on top of that. Like I said, if you need to break them, just break them to fit your own tin. And then a final layer of your cream on top of that. And you want to get this nice and smooth. Ideal. All you have to do now is refrigerate this minimum of 8 hours. You want this to set well, or overnight. You can make this at night and leave it overnight if you like, but if you're doing it in the morning, you'll want to do this nice and early so that you go to serve it, at dinner time it is nice and set. So this was me the next day. I actually done this at night. So invert that onto your serving plate and just peel off the greaseproof paper, and look at that, it comes off really easy. And because we've started with a layer of biscuit, we're just going to cover that up. So get your cream that you had reserved and pop in a couple of your crushed mini meringues. Just give it a good stir together. Pop that on top and then finish off with the rest of your mini meringues and some fresh lemon slices. Now, doesn't this look so pretty? Now, we're not going to eat the lemon slices, but it does look lovely for presentation. As many as you like. You can make your own design. I was just trying to copy the book. And I was super chuffed with this. It couldn't have worked out any better. And like I said in the beginning, it does look as though you've put quite a bit of work into this, when actually it's all about the assembly. Wonderful. You have to do now is serve. Now, I reckon you'll get a good 6 or 7 slices out of this, depending on how greedy you are. And then just before serving, I actually used the remaining lemon curd. I popped it into a piping bag and just sort of drizzled it over the top, just to give it a wee bit more moisture and another wee bit of lemony zing. But honestly, see if you like cheesecake, this is very cheesecakey. At the end of the day, it's biscuit and cream cheese and lemon, so it is very cheesecakey. But because you've let let all of this set and sort of come together, it does have quite a soft texture. It's not crunchy like biscuit. It's very much sort of cheesecakey type texture. So yeah, I would just drizzle that on before serving. And just before I move on, I did want to say, as usual, a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, and also to the new channel members as well. So thank you once again, guys. And before I go, if you don't like lemon, I reckon you could actually use chocolate. Instead of the lemon juice, I would maybe use a wee bit of vanilla essence. Instead of the grated lemon zest, you could maybe grate some chocolate and pop that in. And then instead of the lemon slices on top, you could do wee chunks of chocolate, if you didn't like the lemon. So there's another wee idea for you. But whatever you decide to do let me know if you're planning on giving it a go, and have yourself a wonderful Christmas. This will be the last time you see me before Christmas, because of course is tomorrow. So however you decide to spend your day, have a good one, whether you're with yourself, if you might be on your own watching the TV, and I've done that many years, which is fab. I like my own company. Or whether you're with a pet or your significant other or with family, do have a ball, and I will see you after Christmas with another wee recipe or two. Or if I don't see you to next year, have a happy new year as well. And take care, and I'll catch up with you off a soon back here on What's for Tea. Merry Christmas. Bye now.